Hey guys, it's Dan with Coin Cerberus. You're watching another altcoin news analysis with me, and we're going through something that I'm very excited to talk about today, and that is Steem. There's two tokens, so it's actually Steemit is the topic of today's discussion. This is a blogging platform, but it has cryptocurrency ties with two specific tokens. So there's Steem, and then there's Steem dollars. There's Steem dollars. So they're the two tokens that are actually used to trade trade value. So we'll just take a look at Steem for the moment. I think this is the biggest confusion part about it, is the fact that they have multiple currencies on this platform. If they just kind of made it into one, it would make everything just easier and just have Steemit as the main currency. It was actually this guy here, Jerry Banfield, he's on YouTube and Box Mining, that got me interested in Steem. I have seen platforms similar to this where it's kind of this altruistic idea of if you build it, they will come, and then you can make money by promoting your content. Something similar to what happened on Squidoo and Hub Pages. There were popular sites that people contributed to in the early 2000s. I remember I was on Squidoo and I was on Hub Pages, and you were able to put your AdSense codes within those blogging platforms. Plus it had some easy way of kind of getting into the mix within these kind of tag system. But they tend to call the Steemit platform similar to Reddit. Now we'll just take a look at what Wikipedia says about it. It says here that Steemit concept was described in the white paper. General concept was like other blogging and social network sites like Reddit, because there is the upvote system. That's how you get currency by the upvoting system. I'll go into that in a second. So all the text is saved on the blockchain, and a second now. So you can upload it and host it on Steem. So it's not completely decentralized, but it is. There is no kind of one figure there that's kind of over everything. Like, that's what you're allowed to upload and what you're not allowed to upload, really. There's no kind of one entity like that. There is a WYSIWYG editor, and you can also use some HTML markup as well. And like I mentioned before, there's the Steem token and the Steem dollar. I'm not sure about the Steem dollars. I'm not sure why they made the Steem dollars. I don't really see the value in it. I see the Steem token is kind of closely linked to the actual platform. That's why I think it will be huge. And it's starting to take off now, and lots more content creators are coming to Steemit. So it involves the curation of content, comments and posting submissions. Voting strength is where you're allowed to curate rewards for people that you influence. So basically, I'll get into that now in a second. They also have a system called similar to YouTube, which is called Dtube, and I'll get into that as well in this video. So we'll just take a look at some articles here. So these are some of the people I followed in my feed. You can obviously find whatever is interested to you. I think it's the whole community idea. The reason why I love certain products like this is because they have something tangible to see. Whether it's perfect or not. Like, I just did a review on MusicCoin. Yes, it's not the most perfect thing, but there's something there to see, there's something there to build on. And same with Steemit. Yes, I do see flaws in this system too. I think a lot of people are poking holes in Steemit. But I do think it is going to be a good community-based system the monetary value of content has me worried a bit. I'm not really sure about the monetary value of certain content by just simply upvoting content. So basically how Steemit works is people can curate, or you can actually upload your own content. This is one of the guys that I really watch a lot, and he's linked it to his Dtube channel, which is a similar service like YouTube, but it's not centralized by a company like that of Google. It's you're allowed to upload it, and you use your Steemit profile to get on Dtube. I'll get to Dtube in a second. They're both linked together, but I really like this guy. This guy talks a lot about cryptocurrencies. One of the best guys to watch on YouTube. I'll get into who I think is really good to listen to on YouTube about cryptocurrencies in another video. But I'm not really reviewing people here at the minute. I'm just showing you how he uploads some content. So he's got this video here, and that will take you to Dtube, and that links to Steemit. One second now. It's just my system's a bit slow, and this is very similar to YouTube. It's all laid out as like YouTube. You don't have to just put up Dtube videos. You can actually embed a YouTube video. I'll actually go to one of my own in a second. So he's put up a little description here as well about it, and I can send him an upvote there if I like his content, and he will be rewarded now with Steemit. He's ordered a certain amount of Steemit coins. There, 1 second now. Tokens, sorry. So I'll just go to my feed. 1 second now. My profile. My blog. Yeah. I'm still getting used to the idea of it. So basically, this is my Steemit profile. I've uploaded some of my videos. If you haven't gone and watched them, you can see that I've linked Dtube to it already. Certain videos have been more popular than others, and a lot of people have upvoted them a lot more. I don't really have a big audience, so don't think you can just come here and make a lot of money. Yes, you can if you've got a big audience, but I think you're still going to have to put a lot of hard work into it. You can obviously reply to comments. You can check out your rewards. You have your wallet. I'm not going to go into my wallet now because that's kind of my back end of my system. You can link it to your website, etc., etc. But the idea of this system is pretty cool. I do like the idea of it. I do like the way that it's kind of there's no one central figure there that can tell me what I can and can't upload. I can put in my own YouTube videos. We'll just see if one of them has my YouTube videos. I think one of them has, yeah. So it has one of my YouTube videos. So I'm also using it to promote my YouTube channel as well. I don't hate YouTube. I disagree with some of the things about it. I don't rely on YouTube as AdSense. I don't really get enough views on any of my channels to actually worthy the AdSense revenue. A lot of my revenue would come from my blogs. Hopefully, in time, I'm starting a new blog now at the moment, the Coin Service blog, and that will go through like other articles related to cryptocurrency, and that's where I will hopefully generate revenue through my own advertisements and my own affiliate products, and maybe my own products in the future if I continue with this cryptocurrency journey. But if I make millions with cryptocurrencies, I'll see you guys on the beach with a cocktail somewhere. So you can see that it's just a basic blogging platform. It's pretty clean. I like that. I like the way there's a system, there's a community there already. I like the way when something's buzzing, it's a nice thing to be a part of, especially when everything pops off. Imagine being being at the start when YouTube started off. You could just create videos about anything and you would rank in Google for anything like that you wanted to rank for. It's kind of cool to take part in stuff like that. We'll just take a look at Jerry Banfield's page and see how much he's earned through the Steemit platform. And you can see he's got a lot of followers. He's got a lot of followers on YouTube. He's huge on YouTube. He's a good, really good guy. His videos are pretty long, but he does put out great content. And a lot of people, it's like he's made $1,000 from this video here, this piece of content that he's curated. And it's probably even more than $1,000 depending on how much the Steemit dollars are worth and the Steem tokens are worth. So they're both worth $6. So he's probably worth making a mint off this channel, this Steemit channel. Then again, I'm a bit worried about the gamification and how you can probably rig the system by upvoting a bunch of your content. Maybe bots can be created to do that. If you do set up a Steemit account, there's no way of getting your key back again. So if you lose your key, you're screwed. So if you do get the chance to sign up, I think there's a waiting day of 5 days. I'm not sure why, but I think it gives you 5 days before you can actually get a Steemit account. You just register, gives you a couple of days, and they give you a key, and you cannot lose that. If you lose that, you lose your whole channel, and you lose your Dtube channel that's related to this as well. As for Dtube, it's pretty similar to YouTube. There's not really a big difference between this and YouTube. It's not completely decentralized. It's still, it goes through certain, I think it goes through certain parts that it's decentralized, but there is, a lot of the files are still stored on servers where the Steemit company actually is. Whether that's a good thing or not is another question. I'm not really going to comment on that. My big gripe with the Dtube thing, a lot of people on YouTube hate YouTube and they go like, oh, I'm going to Dtube. Dtube's not ready for everyone to come to it. It's very slow. I'm finding it really difficult to upload anything. I've tried a bunch of times. You can link it to your Steem account. You can upload it both to this and your Steem account. But I'm not going to do it now because it'll just take forever. But it takes, once you drop a file in, it goes through a system where it's uploading to the blockchain certain amounts of data to the blockchain to appear in Dtube. And sometimes it just gets stuck and you have to do the whole process over and over again. And I think because there's kind of this people out with pitchforks and stuff for YouTube at the moment, everyone's trying to get on here and it's clogging the system. I don't think they're ready for the amount of people that come from YouTube to here. I don't think the system is good enough to filter content as well. It's not easy to find content. I tried to find my own videos on here through the search system, and I found it actually pretty difficult to find. But it's good to see that there is some kind of system in place. I always feel like I'm so negative to all these cryptocurrencies, but I just do want to hold all these tech companies accountable to what they say they're doing, because I'm investing in my time in a lot of this stuff, not just the little bit of money that I put in to my cryptocurrencies. So my time, I like trying to upload a video 5 or 6 times, like even the ones that I've got up on my channel took multiple times to get up. So I've taken, like, these are the same videos that I had on YouTube and uploaded them to Dtube. They're getting some play between here and my Steemit account, but I'm still struggling to upload. And there's times there where I've just kind of given up and I've said I'm just gonna continue on Steemit for the moment and maybe come back to Dtube when they kind of edit out the bugs. It's not a bad platform. I like the way they kept it looking like Twitter or YouTube. It will make the adoption of Dtube much more smoother for the average person that just consumes content, not creates content. It will make it easier for those that are actually creating content and uploading it to Dtube as well. The monetary system looks straightforward. It's just upvoting. It's just whoever likes the video, which has me worried. Obviously, there's some monetary gain from watching the content as well and interacting and engaging with it. Yes, creators should be paid for their content, but is one video worth over $2,000? I don't know. It's not easy to take the cash back out as well. There's a certain system where you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can just withdraw. You can't just upload one video, make $1,000 and run with the money. It just doesn't work like that. There's a system in place where you have to go through a certain, so it leaves your account on Steemit, and then it goes through a process where after a certain period of time it goes into your wallet. Then I'm not sure why. There's no real explanation for why that's just the way the system is set up. Maybe it's so people won't just come or upload stuff and then just leave. It's more they want to have real content creators on there, and it seems that way so far. A lot of the people that are in the promoted section and in hot right now, the new, are real content creators, real people that maybe have a gripe with YouTube, or maybe are just trying to promote their YouTube channel or their other content in another place where active, thriving community is. Definitely check out Steemit. I urge you to get on it. I'm on it there. Definitely come follow me on my cryptocurrency journey. I don't have all the ideas in the world with cryptocurrencies, but I am exploring them, and I don't mind anyone coming in. If I've said something wrong in any of my videos, don't be afraid to call me out on it. I need to learn as I go through it. I'm trying to consume as much information about these platforms and the tech behind a lot of these as I go along. So this is Steemit. At the moment, the Steemit is at $6.05, and you can see that it launched in April of 2016. It had a huge peak, and then it kind of dipped for a long time. It was barely 20 cents, and it wasn't until June, and then it came back down again. I remember like before Christmas it was pretty cheap. I'm kind of annoyed myself that I've kind of ignored about it, because I distinctly remember watching a video about Jerry Banfield talking about Steemit, and he said he invested a lot of his cryptocurrencies back into Steemit because of how much he believes it is the future. Definitely check it out at the moment anyway. And go on, if you're a content creator, go on there and start uploading your content. You can also curate content as well. If you find content online that's interesting, you can create it. You can just find the URL video and share it on there as well, which is pretty cool. So this is Dan with Coin Cerberus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Take care.